to $130 a year. The fee hikes are expected to impact around 52 million memberships. So do we have any? I don't think we have any Costco's around here, do we? We may. I mean, I know we got BJ's and Sam's, and I don't think we have IKEA, possibly Costco. I don't know. Sabrina Carpenter has scored her first ever #1 album of her career, as her new studio album, Short and Sweet, debuted at the top of the Billboard 200 chart this week. Short and Sweet recorded the third largest debut of the year, with two other big debuts featured in this week's top 10. The first official release of Travis Scott's 2014 mixtape, Days Before Rodeo, premieres at #2, while country superstar Lainey Wilson notches the first top 10 chart album of her career, as Whirlwind debuts at #8 in its first week of release. Elsewhere on the Billboard 200 top 5, Post Malone falls from #1 to #3. Chappelle Roan drops 2 spots to #4. Morgan Wallen down a spot to #5. And Taylor Swift's former #1 album, The Tortured Poets Department, drops out of the top 5 for the first time since April, when it was released, moving down 3 slots to #6. So even though, Taylor Swift moved down a little bit, she's been in there since April, so I don't think she's complaining about that. The Hawk Tuah girl, Haley Welch, known as the Hawk Tuah girl, will host a new podcast titled Talk Tuah for Jake Paul's company. Debuting September the 10th. It'll feature Welch's comedic style and southern charm through interviews, discussions, and humor as they describe it. Notable guests include Whitney Cummings, Josh Richards, and Jake Paul will appear on the first episodes. The Hawk Tuah girl, launching a multi-million-dollar podcast. That's America for you, America. Peacock has announced a new live comedy show titled Colin Jost and Michael Chi present New York After Dark, featuring the Saturday Night Live duo hosting at the Bell House in Brooklyn. The show will stream September the 12th and include a mix of NYC club comics and new talents. The Grammy-nominated band 1500 or Nothing will serve as the house band. The announcement comes at a time when the demand for stand-up specials is high, with platforms like Amazon and Hulu investing heavily in the genre. Despite not engaging in bidding wars for top comics, Peacock has secured specials like Kevin Hart's. The show also serves as a promotion for the SNL 50th season. So there you go. But Peacock setting a live comedy special with Colin Jost and Michael Chi. That's pretty cool. I like that. I love watching comedy. Shout out to my man DJ KP. He loves comedy shows and, like comedy. Nickelodeon will broadcast Modern Family as part of its Nick at Night programming starting September the 9th. The series will air daily on the network, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Nick at Night. It's also streaming on services like Peacock and Hulu. Man, that takes me back in the day. Late night, Nickelodeon, Nick at Night, overnight. So there you go. But Modern Family, which is a real good show, by the way. Ellen DeGeneres will release her final comedy special for your approval on Netflix September the 24th, addressing her exit from show business after the end of her talk show. This is her return to stand up after a 6-year hiatus. So there you go. Valerie Bertinelli joins the Drew Barrymore show as a lifestyle expert for its 5th season. She's the latest personality to join the show's Drew Crew and will provide unique tips and takeaways related to her field of interest. Drew Barrymore show, has done huge numbers. I've never seen it, but I do come from a time when talk shows were big. So, TikTok users are 44% more likely to frequent movie theaters. Okay? And 33% cite it as a reason for going. About 47% discover new movies through TikTok, with movies and TV being a top category. TikTok affects marketing strategies. Yes, it does. And Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray fans defended her on social media after hateful comments and concerns were raised about her appearance in an Instagram cooking video. Many pointed out that she's probably just aging like everybody else. So apparently there was a video out that I saw, a link. I don't do a lot of fact checking, but I saw that, apparently she was slurring in the video and she just didn't look herself. But people like really were like, oh, she's an alcoholic, yada, yada, yada. People were like, no, she's just aging like everybody else. But hopefully, that's it. And there's no other problems. 8:55. It's a Bill and Jessica show. It's a Wick Wednesday.